Hey, so there's a couple of tips that I want to share, especially if you're brand new to Color Street. A few things that were shown to me that really helped me get the best application for my nails. First, if you are applying a solid color, the solids tend to be just a little bit thinner than the glitter strips, and that means that if your nails have any ridges or anything on them, which is normal and natural, sometimes depending on the shade, you can kind of see a little bit of that ridge. So I used to do nothing about it and just live with it. They're nails, they're not supposed to be absolutely perfect, but eventually I bought this little four-sided tool. This was like $1 at Walmart, but it has sides for me to remove ridges on the nail and then also smooth and buff the nail. Taking time before I put the strips on to smooth out the nail surface really made a big difference in the application. Next, it says, I believe in the instructions, that you're supposed to push your cuticles back. A lot of times a little cuticle pusher tool like this comes in, like, you can get little like manicure sets at the store. This tool is also great for after you apply the nail. Of course, the nail strip, of course you're going to be pressing it down, but this tool is nice to really get in. Let me see if I can shut up close. Really get in close and press down the nail strip. I really like to use this tool for that. Another thing that comes oftentimes in the little, just a cheapo manicure set, is you get one of these little wooden sticks. This can be useful for breaking off the nail polish strip. So like with the thumb, if it's a little bit too wide, I can use this wood to kind of tear and break off the nail polish strip, especially if my other nails are done and I don't want to be using my fingers for that. So this is a good tool for actually tearing the nail polish strip if you need a tool for that. I also want to mention that after you use your nail polish strips, you probably have some left over. These are left over from what I currently have on right now. Make sure that you save this plastic sleeve and that you seal it really good because you can come back and get a second application out of these. I just have Scotch tape on the end. It's nothing fancy, but make sure you save the little plastic sleeve they come in. The name of the nails is printed on the back too in case you forget what they're called. But if you seal these really well, you can come back and get a second application out of these. And then I wanted to show how you can get more use out of each set of strips. Let me open up a pack here that I have and show you what I'm talking about. Let's see, I'm going to use a little bitty pinky strip that I typically don't use. So depending on what videos you've seen, when you go to apply, some videos show you how to get 2 fingers out of each strip. Some videos only show 1. I want you to get 2 fingers out of each strip. It's just going to give you more applications. So I'm just going to demonstrate real quick. When you put the nail strip on, I know this isn't perfect, but I've got a lot of extra back here. Don't crinkle up all this extra. Try, if you can, use your thumb to tear off, and if it doesn't tear off perfectly, I don't know if you can see, my edges are not torn off well here, I can come back and file that. But look here, I've got a huge strip left over. So if I very carefully take off this little tab, and this all makes sense when you open your nails, I've still got enough to do my other pinky, and I can put that on there. I'm going real fast. You'll take your time with this, of course. And you can see I've still got extra there. So with that one strip, I was able to do 2 fingers. And then you take your thumbs after you've pressed down and smoothed out. And if you make a mistake, you can pull it back up and peel it back on again. There's no problem with that. After you use your thumb to kind of break away the extra, smooth real good, that's when you want to get your nail file. Let me pull one out here. You want to use your nail file that comes with the kit to kind of file in a downward motion and finish that edge off real nicely. And then don't forget, if you've got a rubber cuticle pusher, you can kind of push down the edges to make sure you get a real nice seal. The last thing I do recommend is, this is just personal preference, the Color Street strips are base coat, nail polish, and a top coat all in one. You can just leave them as is and go. However, I really like to just use a clear regular top coat. I just feel like it seals everything in really nicely. So if you've got some clear nail polish sitting around, no special kind, I personally like to do that just to really seal it on there. I hope this helps. Bye.